are back today for Prompt Day Friday. The first prompt from Reezy today is write a story about someone who is in denial. So I decided this week to just make little drawings to tell a bit of a story myself with each of the prompts, and I, for some reason, wanted to go with Among Us, so there we go. So here we have a dead crewmate, possible imposter that swears it just was not them, and someone who's reporting the dead body. On to prompt number 2. We will write a story about anger. Speaking of anger and emotions, I saw the new Inside Out yesterday, and I gotta say, it was pretty good. Originally I didn't super look forward to it, and then I found out that Maya Hawke was in it, so, had to go support her. It might have been better than the original, if nothing else, so it was at least on par with it, I think. So good for them. Lots of focus on anxiety, though. Put me in a bit of a mood afterwards, but hey. Prompt number 3. In this prompt, you will center your story around a character bargaining for something that is important to them. So, in the case of our little Among Us tale that is going on here, we're going to have our poor potential crewmate that swears it just was not them bargaining for their life, because what is more important than living? And here we will see there are 4 other crewmates and or imposters. Little witch hat, top hat, unicorn, and just a normie. And they can prove it. They will prove it was a shapeshifter. They will do anything for it. We always get to that point. And of course, this little top hat dude, he's not very smart. He's just like, what's a soup shifter? But, like we all should, he keeps that thought on the inside. On to prompt number 4. Start your story with a character in despair. So here we have our crewmate slash imposter that swears they did nothing wrong, just looking out into space, and they just can't believe it. They cannot believe that this is happening to them. They have fallen into despair, while the other 3 over here are determining how they're going to vote. The normie thinks that they definitely did it. The unicorn's not too sure, so that's a split vote. However, the top hat, once again, is not the brightest crayon in the box, and they think that soup is a myth, so therefore, she must have done it. We're not going to try to follow their logic. But then the witch one admits it and says, rest in peace to the crewmate. And finally, prompt number 5. It's all about acceptance, baby! So you're going to write a story about someone finding acceptance. So here we just have our poor little innocent crewmate floating in the void of space. But you know what? It could be worse. It could always be worse. In this case, they could be stuck in the ship with the dummies that believed an imposter. And that brings us to the end of our prompts for this week. If you write anything, please comment below and let us know so that you can have other people go read your stuff. And good luck with anything and everything that you do. And I will see you next week with more prompts.